What's up, guys? It's Tajae here, back with another Last of Us Part 2 Countdown Series video. And today we are officially 19 days away from the release of The Last of Us Part 2, which now puts us in the tens of our Countdown series. Now today I pretty much just want to address some things about this game, such as like animations and also just the world and the graphics fidelity, because there's been some talks that this game has been downgraded, as well as there's been people saying that like back in 2018 that the game looks like a movie and is very scripted, and none of those animations or anything that happens will make it into the final version of the game. So pretty much today this video is dedicated to haters again talking shit, and we're about to punch them in their teeth right quick and show the facts, because we actually do have plenty of footage that we could look at from the past and match it up from what we just got a few days ago during State of Play. So spoiler alert, there's a whole bunch of damn upgrades, and some haters about to be salty. Sodium levels are about to raise very high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all that by the end of this video, so make sure y'all stand by. So first thing, I just want to go through and just talk about the melee combat in this game. People's biggest critique when we saw the E3 gameplay is that it was all scripted, and all those animations that play out will not be possible in the final game. Now the thing is, people have been chanting this literally since 2018 that the game is a scripted movie. Well, it just so happens that we did get a breakdown of the melee combat during State of Play, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but everything that we saw in that E3 gameplay is inside the final game. The same exact animations, everything from the pushback whenever she got pushed into the car is back in the game. The dodge whenever she like went back and they swiped across, that same exact animation is inside the game. Like, the footage does not lie, so I don't get what the goofies are saying. But before we move on, can we just go ahead and praise the combat inside this game? The melee combat looks so damn fun because it doesn't seem like you're just spamming square to fight. It's like you actually have to maneuver and dodge, and there's more to it. And it honestly just looks like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to give it a try myself. Now, actually moving on further into the E3 gameplay trailer, we do have a segment where Ellie crawls under a vehicle and she pulls back the hammer of her gun before she takes a shot at an enemy. Now, people are actually trying to say that this was scripted again and that animation won't be inside the final version of the game, but this was already debunked back when we got the gameplays from Outbreak Week, because we did see that. Plus, we did just see it inside the State of Play that just happened a few days ago, and this version of the game is the Gold Master, so I'm sorry to tell you, but that is definitely gonna make it into the final version of the game. I just wanted to touch on those things that the people are actually trying to gripe and talk shit on. I'm gonna just let them go sit and choke on that sodium. The sodium levels are high cholesterol is there, the blood pressure is risen, so we're just gonna let them dwell on that. But now we're gonna go back into the core fan base and talk about why this game has been graphically upgraded. Now the reason why I actually want to talk about this is because I've been looking at the game and it truly has been enhanced. Like, it looks a lot better than everything we've seen thus far before whenever they were showcasing the game. Now the reason why I actually want to touch on this is because whenever the game got delayed, I remember a lot of us were upset, including myself. I even made a video on why I was upset, like a whole 10-minute rant, and what they said about this game being Naughty Dog quality, they were not lying. Like, this game is definitely been improved to be Naughty Dog quality. I can show you guys some side-by-side comparisons that will actually complement what they're saying, and I must say they outdone themselves heavily. Like, just take a look at the fungus built up and kicked around the clicker skeleton right here. Like, it looks ridiculous, and the upgrade of how they done that's a pure graphics fidelity upgrade, and I can only imagine what else they've changed in the game, because we haven't seen the entire game, and you have to think to yourself, this is something that we have seen. Now you gotta think about everything in this game that we have not seen, that they probably went through and redid and polished even more before they closed the game off. Like, that's something you really have to think about here, and it's incredible to see that much of a vast difference. We also can compare the 2017 trailer with the Mystery Woman, because in our State of Play they actually went through and showed some of those clips again, and they had showcased the final version of the game, and I have to say it looks phenomenal. And I like how they even made Mystery Woman's muscles bigger. Like, if you look at her arms, she's much more beefier, and they also kind of changed her face a bit. I think she looks better in the new version. I like the new Mystery Woman better than the last, now that I really look at it. There's also some other changes in the scene. I'll just put them side by side here and let you look at different changes. It just looks greatly upgraded. Like, again, I can't believe they actually went through and outdone themselves like this. Like, the game looks better than worse. Usually games that kind of go down in quality when they actually come out, this game actually very much so just went up in quality, and I have to praise that. So the delay, I have to say, it was very much warranted. Like, they really did go through and did what they had to do. So I'm actually kind of glad that we waited until now, because the level of quality that we've seen thus far is honestly astonishing. I can't believe how much better the game looks compared to the old version. So yeah, I must say the haters are wrong. The game is not downgraded. There's not removed animation animations or anything. Everything that we've seen thus far has only been the same or it's gotten better. And that pretty much will conclude today's video. If you guys are excited for The Last of Us Part 2 and if you've been really enjoying the countdown series, be sure to leave a like. We are officially 19 days away from the release of The Last of Us Part 2. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button with post notifications on to stay up to date with our countdown series. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another banger.